Alright, so this is my new team. It's pretty badass. I got my favorite player of all time, Derek Carr. He's a majestic creature. I love him. Pulled these guys. Alright, so I gotta invite my friend here to a game.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup.
Sexy.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis
I
ready
like
to go
that
in the booth.
card, and then my
Hope
team.
you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Oh, here we go. Take off.
There's Dan
first.
Carpenter set to kick this one off. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up.
Now this guy is...
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. Now Carr throwing on second down.
Oh, he dropped
it. Incomplete there. Throwing his Carr on third down. He can run for
he can scramble.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Gets himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus,
you want to beat me,
play.
just try to stop this play. This play will.
Carr now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. If they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Carr now on first down. A hit as he throws there.
Pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On play action, now Carr. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Tim Brown, the drive. This is third and long, though. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Carr. Complete to Jason Witten. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up after
hear me good at all, because I am using a brand new mic.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
So
the old throw and 2 position.
You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Where is it coming out here?
Carr to throw on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. First down and goal, the offense knocking on the door. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tim Brown.
What the fuck you just do there?
Make the grab. And this offense. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's see if my user skills have gotten any better, because I know I am trash.
On first down, it's McNair. And he takes a shot on the release.
And set himself to throw the ball, and as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. Third down here.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from. Across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a loss of a yard. On second down, McNair. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
They need those guys to protect him, but on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He's going to find his man. That's play number 7 of the drive.
I'm going to freaking go back to
On first and 10, McNair. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
On to tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them, make them think.
Down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
And he fumbled.
And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they're going to hold serve. The defense stops them. And now back out.
Continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action.
What the fuck I just said there? That was weird. Looks like he's going to man again.
Carr now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. You're only 65. Well, the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Complete to Jake.
Don't you?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
He's up front. Really well done.
On second down, here's Carr. Looking deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Tell me what
Looks like
playbook
a
you
nickel
use in the
set here
comment.
defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw.
Oh, that was
Here's Carr to
almost
throw.
picked.
Pass on 3rd and 2. They completed, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead now, they're not close to the first down.
And he's got the first on the ground. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's
now for the football, it's caught. It's a touchdown. And McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Well, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the
he outran him.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. But he is not going to make it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Try to get his stick.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Surveying the field. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Brian So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Definitely did not.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Just said thanks. You're welcome, buddy.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
The offense all day long, they've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's going to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And he's got 6. Now McNair. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side.
There, the offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well. Lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tavon Austin, 38 yards.
He knows how to
and the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return.
Starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
He picked that off.
It's intercepted.
That was wrong.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick.
This is not good.
Touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a deep...
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now this offense ready to head back out there.
How do you know I was going to get serious?
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. A dump off to Elliott. And they're going to get this one all the way out of across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight lines or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him the first down. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Fuck you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jason Witten, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he loses the football a second time. And the defense, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was one possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's where they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
And this one through the uprights and good. Welcome back live to Orlando as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th.